Hello again, YouTube. Yeah. It's kind of weird. I was just informed by my boss. Well, kind of weird. He's not my direct boss. His name's Tim. He's a really cool guy. He's like the director of transportation for the company. It's an interesting job to have. I just want to be the CEO. But our CEO is a really cool guy. His name's Ton. Super cool guy too. I really like everybody that I work with. I like the environment of the company I work for. It's a good company. No, this is not a recruiting video. If you want a trucking job, ask me. I'll tell you. It's a good company. Anyway, just found out we're getting another 2 cents pay raise. Another. Okay, this year already had 2 cents pay raise. Last year, had another 2 cents pay raise. What? Huh. So the next time somebody wants to complain to me about how sad the economy is, I'm sorry, I'm making 6 cents more per mile, which doesn't sound that nice. I'm going 6 cents. Whatever, people. How much money do you make per hour? I drive 65 miles an hour. 62, 68, or something. But yeah, like, it's a lot of money. And that's an increase to my already really nice wage. I'm sure you've probably looked back at some of my videos and you're like, noticing how I say things, such as, I can't believe they pay me to do this. So I'm doing this, it's great. I have an awesome, like, you might think making a windshield sucks because you're on the way to a job. Just drive. I drive everywhere. It's beautiful. I'm in Montana right now. I'm on my way back to Wyoming. My home living space at work is amazing. Every direction I see beautiful grasslands, big mountains. It's beautiful. Yeah. Another pay raise. What's that? What the hell was that? Bridges. That's funny. One complaint that I have about this JOB. Everything's so freaking regulated, mandated. It's just nauseating how much crap the government puts on us. Insurance companies want to charge more money because, oh, you don't have this specific on-yard system. The on-yard system, I'll say this, it saved me from hitting the guy once. But he really had it coming. Ooh. Just saying, if I would have hit him, I would have felt so bad about it. It was like there's 3 lanes. I was all the way to the far right lane. I'm a truck driver. That's what we do. We ride to the right. And I was going speed limit, 35 miles an hour. It's in a shopping area. This guy was in the 3rd lane, all the way over there by the median. And he decided he's going to make a right turn, right in front of me. And yeah, my truck's, nice truck. It goes, Hur! So I, didn't kill anybody. But man, it was close. So anyway, this on-guard system, that thing you just saw, it saw a bridge, and it's got this radar that looks up and down, and somehow whenever it sees a bridge, sometimes it thinks that something's in the middle of the road. And it'll peek, and then my little computer over here will go nuts and say, you've had a hard braking event. Why are you having a hard braking? Like, I didn't do it, I swear. Anyway, I got a raise again for a job that I like. I said, I chuckle my way through it. I love my job. And if you think, I couldn't do that because the driving's a bitch or whatever, think about it like this. The seat I'm in, you might notice it goes up and down like this. It's air cushion. You can't see under my butt, but I've got a purple seat cushion. Yeah, it cost me $120, but my ass is so good. Whenever I got an old man butt going on, which, I don't know, look in the mirror. I probably already do. But, whenever old man butt-itis comes along, it's going to be a comfy old man butt on this seat. You know, you might notice I put seat cushions or seat covers on here. It's just, I'm a messy bastard. I hate the seats. So all kinds of crap on all the time. But the seat underneath there is practically brand new. Yeah. Probably a little worn out in the butt department because I'm fat. Yeah. I feel sorry for the guy that drives this truck after me. Actually, I don't, because there's a seat right there that's practically brand new. It's had a few butt cheeks in it, but it's never been like a, driver's seat. This side, man, it's a lot of use. 8 or 10 hours a day, every day, constantly down the road, and it's worn out. It's got a permanent crease on either cheek. Anyway, but the memo from Mr. Tim of another pay raise, I know where it comes from. Business is doing well. Taxes went down for my boss. Okay? Taxes went down for me too. Yeah. So taxes went down. Wages went up. Don't go bitching at me that Trump's an asshole. I don't want to hear it. Okay? Don't go telling me that Obama is some sort of glorious wonder fuck. Because under Obama, the company I'm working for right now had no pay raises for almost 8 years straight. Now, there was a pay raise right before he got out of office. Because Trump was coming. Just saying. I don't like the guy. As a politician, or Obama for that matter. I don't care for either one of them. As politicians, that's the trick. If you haven't read The Art of the Deal, you should read that. It's not political. It's not. It's about a day in the life. It's a really great story. And it's about how he has fun with a hotel chain called Holiday Inn. And basically they're a competitor. He owns hotels, and then suddenly he starts snapping up shares in the open stock market, and Holiday Inn was going out of their way to make things really toxic at their stock value for it, which it made it more interesting, because he could tell he was getting a reaction. I would love to be able to do that. I'd love to be able to throw $500 million and make some company shit their pants. That's funny. I mean, really, it's funny. Yeah. Nobody got laid off or fired over that deal. It was them, that the corporate masters of that corporation shit their pants. It's just a funny story. Anyway, that's not what the whole thing's about. It's about making deals. And he talks about how he acquired Mar-a-Lago, which is pretty impressive. It's a nice story. And in all honesty, if you have not read the book, read it. You don't have to buy it. Fine, don't give them $1. Pirate the fucking thing. I don't care. If you want to, give you my copy. You'll like it. The thing about this is, I read that book long before this man ran for president. Yeah. I don't care for him as a politician. I gotta keep saying that. What's so weird about that? Politicians suck. They suck. They've never been good people. Whenever you're in the public spotlight 24/7, you got to say things that are not true so people like you. And that makes you a bullshit artist. That does not make you a good person. So politicians are bullshit artists, and I don't like that. It's just the way shit works. I am a like, share, subscribe, do your shitty comments. Just like it. Say, Scooby has weak burps. Anyway, yeah. I don't know if you noticed, I've decided to quit having any real commentary. Because I just watch the news, I'm a rat's ass about Facebook. It's funny, I'm one of those people, I say I'm going to take a break from Facebook I have to log back into Facebook on August 1st. Today is July 26th. It's like 5 days until August 1st. I'm going to log back in. I'm like, Facebook sucks. And I'm like, click off. Like, if you took a month off of Facebook, you'd feel how I'm feeling right now. Fuck the world, man. Facebook is not at all an important thing. It never was. It was a stupid, glorified text message. All the fuck Facebook is. Seriously, people. You know, you want my number? Google me. My number's out there. You know, I barely ever tweeted. Whenever I did tweet, I don't know. I thought about Instagram, and I'm not an Instagram guy. Now, here's what's really fucking funny. I was out filming because I have a nice camera, and I picked a nice spot, and I thought, well, I'll get some footage. And I was filming, getting some stills. It's a more of a good still frame camera. But anyway, as I'm out there doing this, and I don't even know, I suppose I could review the video. This kid, he's like 17 years old. I don't know. He's with his mom and dad, a couple of his friends, or maybe his brothers. I'm not really sure who all they were. But anyway, he pops in front of my camera, turns around, and says, "Follow me on Instagram," and blah blah is my fucking name on there. I'm like, I mean, I get it. You know, my camera's decked out. It's got an extra light. There's a really nice microphone on the top of it. It looks nice. It's a good setup. It's a nice rig. He thought he was going to be famous. I'm certainly not going to use that part. It's remember that intro outro shit? That is. And I am not going to have some kid on there. Oh, look at me! I'm on Instagram. Anyway, God, it's pretty funny. I'm making more money. Actually, it starts on August 1st. It's amazing because we just got another pay raise. I think it was back in May, like May 1st or June 1st. And I mean, really, it's like a lot of money. A lot of money. That's in my damn pocket. And my boss, you know, they're not coming out saying, well, it's because we like Trump. I'm sure they like Trump. They dislike other things. There's, you know, it's business. And people, they have things they like, things they dislike, whatever. But they can afford to give me a raise. Okay? There's a lot of people that loved Obama. Did they give their people a raise? Hey, you know what? Did Obama raise the minimum wage? First 2 years he was in office. Let's do the math here. He was in office for 2 whole years with a majority of Democrats in both the Senate and the House of Representatives. And nobody said, hey, we need to raise the minimum wage. And the only thing that they got passed, and it was a sad shame, the only thing that got passed was this Obamacare. But even the people that liked it don't like it. Right? They finally got around to reading it. I remember getting arguments with people on Facebook where they were saying, oh, it's not going to be regulated by the IRS. The IRS isn't going to do any enforcement. Like, who the fuck do you think is going to collect the money for people that don't buy insurance? Oh, it'll be some special office. Oh, great, they're going to spend more money on a special office. And then they spent like $10 billion developing software that didn't even boot up. And, you know, the website was a scam. And I mean, everything about it sucked. And people that were like, oh, Obamacare, singing the praises of it, they didn't like it after they saw it. They were like, this is a bad idea. Don't follow politicians. Don't trust them. They're politicians. Yeah. Anyway, they could have, with the Democrat in the White House and the House and the Senate, they could have got a minimum wage hike. But there wasn't a minimum wage hike the whole time. Now, I bet you, just because it feels like the right time. See, we just got through, you know, with the first, you know, full year and all that shit. Everybody's talking, oh, he's a good guy, blah, blah. Well, the thing is, there's a midterm election coming up. And they're not in session right now, but they will be right before this election. And what politicians do, this is why I don't like politicians. They weren't talking about this for the good of the American people. They're going to start talking about this at election time to get reelected or so somebody else can get elected. The minimum wage, has been talking about it. Been very quiet. You wait. Tail end of September, you're going to see minimum wage this and minimum wage that. The Republicans are going to pass it. Trump's going to sign it 2 days before the election. Well, Sunday, but he'll sign it the Friday before the election. Oh, we're going to sing the praises of the fucking minimum wage people. Is it going to be $15 an hour? No, probably 10 and a quarter. That's my thought. And people will bitch about that. I don't earn minimum wage. I don't give a fuck. You guys can have whatever fucking raise you want. I know your bosses are making more money because taxes are down. So maybe they're happy to give you a raise now. Give me a raise. Instead of putting it in perspective, 2 cents a mile at 65 miles an hour is $1.30 an hour raise. That's what I'm getting August 1st. It's also what I got back in the May or June. I got another one right at Christmas time. Thank you. Yeah, like we're talking like it's like $5 or $6 in the last year that my wage has gone up per hour. Think about the pennies per hour or per mile. That's not very good. And that's for people that can't do math. You know? Are you one of those people? Go ahead. Tell me that making more money is a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. It's a great idea. You know what I do with my money? I invest. Always investing. It's a better way to do things. Get your head in the game. Get out there and make something. I mean, I'll be straight up honest with you. You may not have the knack to do the stock market. You may not have the knack to do real estate. But you have the knack to do anything aside from blow every fucking dime you make before next payday. You might just decide you're going to go into business and do something that makes you money, not your boss. But you got to kind of live off of his coattails until that happens. So, you should straight. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. Leave me a really, really crass comment. I like those. They make me happy. Yeah. Buckle up, YouTube.